Hi everyone, Debbie Cork here. Just wanted to show you some mini books that I've been working on. I've not done a video for a while because I changed my camera and didn't have anything to hold the phone with, so had to buy a new attachment. So I'm hoping this one will work. It's very much an experiment today. I started these little books some time ago, and I'll show them very quickly one by one. They are very small, and what I actually used was a candy box. These come from Aldi's, and then I just cut the extra bits off, the tabs, to make the cover. The nice thing about this is that they all come out the same size without a lot of fuss, which is always good. So I have a real affinity with mini books. These ones are, I didn't mention them beforehand, and I should have done. They are 3 inches by 2 inches with about just under a 3/4 inch spine. And I'm just going to put through them very quickly. They've all got a belly band because it keeps them together, and also it's nice to put the spine on. Each of the titles is just a phrase that I've taken out of a book that seems to match the colouring of the book. I've used jelly plate printing on the outside. They've all got 3 signatures in, just sewn in with fine thread. And here we go. They're little pages, and as per usual I made lots of them. This one, The Mighty Ocean. They're all themed, which is nice. This was a photo that I took when I was in the Hebrides, just a copy of it. They're a mixture, as per usual, of magazine images, phrases cut out, postage stamp, jelly plate print, a little antique stamp I had of a boat, more stamps. I love anything that's coastal. This is a little stamp. And they're just really cute to do. This is some stenciling that I did. A little mini stenciling. This is the back of a little calendar, you know, the thumbnails that they show of the calendar. This was an antique recipe book. The pages are quite flimsy, but because they're small it doesn't really matter too much. This was a handwriting primer. I've used security envelopes there for the pages, so they're very simple, very easy to put together. That's just scrapbook paper, but quite fun to do. So that's the first one. The second one, this is called Wonderful Things. This one I had to adapt the belly band for because I made it too tight, and so I had to put an extra sort of piece in, which I did, if you can see that, just to make it a bit wider. Otherwise it was a struggle to get it in and out of the book. And these books are the sister books to 3 that I made a long time ago, one of which is now in Texas, one is in Florida, and one is in Marizine in Cornwall. These are ones that I sent to dear friends. So this one is a bit more of a mixture. This was using up sort of things, tend to keep the sort of tiny images to one side, sort of using them up. That's a stamp, a timetable, a bit more jelly plate. Oh, that one's upside down. Let's put always. Most of it's magazine. I always get out of magazines. I'm always really drawn to tiny things. This was some of my dad's homework. Another stamp. There's a Tim Holtz tiny stamps that my daughter bought me for Mother's Day. It's a homemade stamp that I made, just stamped onto some brown paper. great fun to do, great way to use up small images and small pieces of paper. I tend to have a box of these pages made up so that when I want to make another book I can just very quickly put it together. Part of a children's illustration book, another stamp. You can use anything really. It's my old shorthand textbooks, so I didn't need them anymore. Cookery pages, asparagus. More Pantone cards. You can really go to town with the tiny things. You could actually do tiny drawings. I don't draw myself, but you could actually do tiny drawings to fill in the pages and stick them in. So that's the second one. And then the third one, this one is called One After Another. The belly pans are just a piece of paper that's jelly plate paper, and then I varnished it, just wrapped round. I haven't actually folded them too tightly. I folded the spine covers so that they look nice on the bookcase, but the rest of them I've just sort of left quite round. It takes a bit of practice to get those so that they're just right. I'm still practicing. So this one, what was this one called? This one was called One After Another. Again, I think this was just a general, oh, upside down again. This was just using up again odd things that I'd got left over. It's part of an antique ferry route map. Little books, if you see books reviewed, they sometimes have a nice picture of the cover. They work out the perfect size for this. You don't have to have a theme. You can just, this one isn't quite so much a theme. This is just using up again images that I have. You can use part images, so that's the page is actually made from a larger calendar page, I think. Advertisements are good in these sorts of things. Pieces of map. I don't use up a lot of things, which is nice. So if you have a small piece left after a project, you can utilise it in either the pages or the images, part of a London Tube map. So that's that one. And then the fourth one is called The Shady Leaf. Again, belly band with just two corners and then the other one left rounded. Means they don't gape when they're on the bookshelf too, they stand up nicely. So this one has got a sort of woodland theme to it. It's just some wrapping paper that I stamped over. Again, little images. I don't know what it is about the tiny things, but there's something very appealing about them. Tissue paper stamp. There's a children's ladybird book that was left after a project that I had. A piece of wrapping paper. So if the paper you're using is quite plain, you can add some things to it. If it's if there's already things on there, if it's a nice pattern. This is a vintage map, Brussels sprouts. You can just add what you like to it really. That was a vintage, one of my dad's vintage magazines that I kept and have been cutting up slowly. So that's that one. And then the last one, again very similar. This one's called The Stormy Sea. I'm always drawn back to things about the beach. I've always got them upside down. So I'm naturally drawn to cutting out pictures about the sea or the beach or anything else that's coastal. So these tend to, very easy for me to collect these. I end up with a lot of them, so it's a good way of using them up. This is some music paper. Maps and travel brochures are good for this. This is a nautical chart. It's good because you can decide how much you want to decorate it. You could put washi tape on. You could just leave it as it is. You recognise odd bits I'm using. That was a ticket from the Mervagissy to Fowey Ferry in Cornwall when I was on holiday. There was the vintage cookbook. I tend to keep all these things in one little box, and then just when I'm ready to make another one, just use the stuff that's in the box, keep adding to it. So some of the things are repeated, but they're okay. There's one of those Tin Hope stamps. So I took it onto St Michael's Mount, and a children's notebook relating to a boat. So there you have it. So those are my little mini books. Thanks very much for watching. As you can see, I'm still practicing, still can't manage to get the signatures in straight, but if I keep making them, I'm sure we'll get there eventually. Thanks very much for watching. Okay, bye bye.